So for this video, I had to research when every single zombies map was released and when every single Easter egg within those maps was found by the community. And you want to know something weird? This is going to be a mind f***, but Toddler, the last zombies map that we got, was only released 8 months ago on September 23rd. What is even time anymore? Anyways, I wanted to compile a list of the top 5 side Easter eggs that took the longest to find, and I wanted to look past the Easter eggs that were found illegitimately by looking at the script and then finding it that way. I wanted to make sure that this list is compiled of Easter eggs that were legitimately found by the community and, you know, took longer than a month to find. And the way that I measured how long it took to find these Easter eggs is that I took the release date from the map and then found the earliest video of a guide of that same Easter egg and then just subtracted and got the number of days. But without further ado, here are the top 5 side Easter eggs that took the longest to find in Call of Duty Zombies. Starting off in the number 5 spot is the Gorod Krovi Monkey Upgrade Easter egg. So Gorod Krovi was released on July 12th, 2016, and the earliest video that I could find of this process being solved is on September 29th, 2016. It's a video from Mr. JD. Now I know that people found out relatively quickly that you can upgrade the monkey bombs using the crate power gobblegum, but there actually is a whole Easter egg and process to upgrade them as well, and it wasn't found until September 29th, so it was a whole 79 days after release that this Easter egg was found. It's actually pretty simple too. You just kill a certain amount of zombies with the monkey bombs, then you get a candle and some flowers, and then you just throw it on the challenge grave and look at the flame, and then you press X and there you go, you have your monkey bombs. The funny thing is that I never knew that this process existed until I did the research for this video. So now you don't have to waste your crate power gobblegums to upgrade your monkeys, and I mean, who doesn't love dubstep monkeys? Next, in the number 4 spot is the Der Eisendrache second Gondola Easter egg. Der Eisendrache was released on February 2nd, 2016, and the earliest video that I could find of this process being solved was on May 12th, 2016. It was a video by Glitching Queen. This means that this Easter egg was found in 99 days after release. Now this Easter egg is also one that people just thought it was RNG. Mr. JD famously just said it was only RNG. And then the process came out and all you really have to do is throw both of your grenades in the second gondola at the beginning of the game. And then on your 5th transfuse, the second gondola will come up and then you get a pretty good reward. Haha, take that, Mr. JD. But yeah, I would totally recommend doing this Easter egg every single game, especially if you're doing high rounds or an Easter egg. You'll probably get this second gondola right before the boss fight, or just as a good reward that'll help you in your game. Moving on to our number 3 spot, we have the Toddler Freeze Easter egg. So Toddler came out on September 23rd, 2019. Again, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand how that's a thing, but the earliest video that I could find of the Easter egg being solved was on January 30th, 2020. So this means that this Easter egg was found 129 days after release. This Easter egg was actually found because Treyarch basically hinted to us that there's a freeze Easter egg that we haven't found. It was the last one that we haven't found. But basically all you have to do is free yourself in 10 different puddles around the map, and then you go back to the spawn room and there's this button where you can activate freeze mode, and then after you end that round that you're currently on, you go on to round 200. So it's a pretty fun Easter egg, and actually after the game ends, your stats will act like you actually got to round 200. So if you want to trick your friends into thinking that you made it to round 200 in Toddler, then you can just do this really easily and really quick. So I recommend you do it if you're bored, which you probably are. Next, in the runner-up spot at number 2 is the Dead of the Night painting Jumpscare. Now, Dead of the Night was released on December 11th, 2018, and the process for this Easter egg was found on October 9th, 2019, 301 days after release. This is the second jump scare. The first one you can activate just by looking at the pack-a-punch crystals a certain amount of times, but this one you activate by literally just ADSing at this painting in the spawn for 2 to 5 minutes is what I've heard. I tried to do this, but I couldn't get it to activate, so I'm using Greg FPS's gameplay here. So shout out to him. His link will be in the description, and so will the link to the video. There are some prerequisites to this Easter egg that you have to have all 4 of your perks, and you have to have the second, or not the first version of the upgraded Alistair's Folly. It doesn't have to be fully upgraded, but it just has to be upgraded once, and it's just not really worth it. It's like a 2-second jump scare for you aiming down sights for 5 minutes. I can understand why it went under the radar so long, but it did get found 301 days later, so it comes in at number 2. Before we get to our number 1 spot, I do have an honorable mention Easter egg. It's the Homunculus Crowd Wave Easter egg on 9. 9 was released on October 12th, 2018, and this was solved on February 5th, 2020, 480 days after its release. But the thing is that I don't think that this Easter egg actually took that long to solve. That's just the first guide to pop up on YouTube about it. All you have to do is get the homunculus from the box and throw it at the crowd, and then they will start doing a wave around the arena. I just find it hard to believe that it took that long to find this simple Easter egg. I think some people did it by accident and didn't actually see what was happening, because it is pretty subtle. But I still think that people found out about it before, they just didn't make videos about it. So that's the honorable mention. But in the number 1 spot, the Easter egg that took the community the longest to find in Call of Duty Zombies is the second 9, that sounds weird, the second musical Easter egg on the map 9. Again, 9 came out on October 12th, 2018, and this Easter egg was found on February 4th, 2020, which puts it at 479 days after release. And all you have to do for this Easter egg is go to the challenge podium and survive there for 5 full rounds, and the music from the intro cutscene will start playing. That's it. That's the Easter egg. I think this just took really long to find because no one really stays at the podium for 5 full rounds, especially on a small map like 9. But yeah, you get a pretty cool musical Easter egg, and it was the Easter egg that took the community the longest to find in Call of Duty Zombies history. What'd you think of the list? Let me know if I missed any in the comments down below, because I might have. This took so much research to put the list together, and I'm not even sure I covered every single Easter egg because there's so many. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want more content, share the video, do all that great stuff. And if you're still here, comment "Homunculus makes me dance." Just comment that if you're still watching this. But yeah, I'm Varian Vibes, and I'll see you soon.